What are you doing? I'm trying to film a video. Okay, so I just filmed I don't even know, it's like pieces and parts. This is a Franken video is what I'm doing, but I just filmed like the intro and the outro to Robin's dock diving video. It is Thursday afternoon. It is Thursday and it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I haven't eaten lunch. I need to eat lunch. But besides, that's all besides the point. So I think I mentioned in one of my other videos that I might be getting fosters of these guys, foster bunnies. It's happening tomorrow. And the best part is Tyler has no idea. So I don't want you guys to be like, oh my gosh, you're not telling your boyfriend anything, and like freak out. No, Tyler does know that I have been thinking about getting a foster bun. He knows I've been in contact with this man, the rescue guy, to try and get a foster bun. He just has absolutely no idea that he is coming tomorrow while Tyler's at work and leaving the rabbit in the spare bedroom. So I have to play it cool and act like nothing's going on. And then tomorrow when Tyler leaves for work, I'm gonna have like an hour to clean that room behind me. That one where the door is open, so that's where the bunny can go. For those of you who don't know, Tyler keeps all of his clothes in there because I have so many clothes. As you can see, they're in the bunny room. This is all my winter stuff. And then I have an entire closet in the master, which I keep all of my clothes in. I just have too many clothes. But when I lived in Missouri, I accumulated a lot of hoodies. As you can see, I wear hoodies and sweatpants a lot. And so I have a really hard time getting rid of really, really nice clothes. And a lot of those jackets were like $100, $150 jackets, like very expensive stuff. So I wanted to keep all of that, or I go through it every 6 months, and I go through it every 6 months, and I make sure that everything in there I will still wear. Some things are in there that are sentimental that I need to pull out and put in a box so that I can have them. But most stuff in there is just stuff that I'll wear at least once or twice a season. But anyways, Tyler, all of his stuff is in there because it won't fit in the master bedroom. So he goes in there every morning and every night to get changed and stuff. And so I'm thinking that when he gets home, I'm gonna put the camera in there, recording where he can't see it, and record his reaction to when he realizes that there's a bunny in his room. This is gonna be a good video. It's gonna be a good one. I'm so excited. Anyways, her name is April. She's actually a lop. I don't know if she's a Holland lop or if she's an English lop. I don't know what type of lop she is. I have not seen her. I just know she's a lop. She actually came from the hoarding situation in Texas, which, if you don't know, there were like 400 or 500 rabbits in Texas over winter break in January, I think, that were confiscated by the SPCA of Texas because the rabbits were in very, very inhumane conditions. I'll flash a couple pictures from the SPCA website up so you can see how they were living. Some rabbits were not lucky enough to make it. I think out of like 450 or 500, 400 made it or something like that. I do know that there was a lot of animals that were passed away already on the property, and like it was just a very, very bad situation. It's very sad. Having said that, the rescue that I got Cadbury from, which Cadbury is my white bunny right there. That's Cadbury, my white bunny right there. The rescue that I got Cadbury from, they took in, I think, 30? I can't remember. They had a ton of fosters that could take it in. And recently I found this other rescue when there was a hoarding situation in Bradenton. So there's a hoarding situation in my home, well, not really my hometown, the town next to my hometown, Bradenton. I was born and raised in Palmetto, which is literally like a mile away. they're next to each other. So somewhere in Bradenton, there's this huge hoarding situation going on where there's over 100 rabbits and they're digging out of their enclosures and the backyard, and they're actually getting hit by cars in the community. So the guy on the rescue was reaching out to all of the rabbit groups, begging people for money, help, volunteers, fosters, any type of help to like catch these rabbits and make sure they're getting spayed and neutered and make sure that they're getting taken care of. So having said all of that, he reached out to me and said, hey, if you're in the area, you could definitely volunteer. We're looking for fosters, we're looking for whatever. So I messaged him and I said, I could definitely foster. I mean, I just don't have an extra X pen. He said, I'll give you an X pen, I'll give you everything you need, I just need foster. I just need room to put these rabbits because they're in a bad situation, they need to come out. So after that, I talked to Tyler, and Tyler said that he'd be okay with it, especially under the circumstances. We don't need another animal, obviously, because we're still bonding Mocha into these two. And so we don't really need another bunny, but we wanted to make sure that we were able to help this situation because it is so close to home, and we couldn't help the Texas bunnies. We just didn't have enough time and room at the time that it was happening. We couldn't foster for them. So we are going to be taking in April now. Basically, I initially wanted to take one of the rabbits from the Bradenton hoarding situation, but when I talked to his name's Curtis. When I talked to Curtis, he basically said that which I completely understood. I understood him not wanting to break up the family, and I was completely okay with that. So then he started talking about there were two babies. There were two male bunnies that were like 6 to 7 weeks old, and they needed somebody to take them. And I said, oh, absolutely, I can take them, and I am completely fine with that, whatever. So he got back to me and he said that he didn't want to give me the babies because by the time that the babies were, like, it was just going to be basically a few weeks before the babies would start fighting because they were going to come on sexual maturity. And he didn't know, like, I basically told him I didn't know if I could take two rabbits and like, I didn't have enough room for two separate cages. Like, if I could take a bonded pair, but I wasn't comfortable taking two rabbits that could possibly fight. And he said, I completely understand, let's figure something out. So once he got some of the actual rescue bunnies, he realized that they were highly infested with fleas and mites, and obviously none of them were spayed and neutered. So he did not, oh, and I'm sure that they have worms too. I'm pretty sure they have worms too. He didn't feel comfortable giving me the rabbits that were sick because I obviously have 1, 2, and 3, and he didn't want any of my rabbits to get sick, which I 100% respected as well. So he decided that what would be best if, there it goes. He decided that maybe I should take one of the rabbits that he had already taken in, and that would free up some room for him, and he could quarantine the families because there's 3 different families in that hoarding situation, and he needs to get them 3 different spots so he can put the families that are bonded together all together. So I decided that I would take one of his rabbits, and he decided that April would be awesome because if for some reason this trio fails, I could bond April to Mocha and I would have 2 bonded pairs. So having said all of that, I'm not trying to foster fail, but I wanted an option that if I did foster fail, she would have a great life here. So I wasn't looking at any males. If I would have gotten the male bunnies, they for sure would have gone because it's so much easier to pair a male lop with a female lop. So I'm really excited, but I'm also super nervous because, I don't know, it's just a lot of responsibility. I've never fostered through a rescue before, and they have a lot of expectations, and I feel like I can exceed those expectations and be a great foster parent. I just really hope that, April is like awesome and that she loves me and she loves her new home. I mean, I hate moving them around like that, but in the situation, I honestly think it's better for her to be here just to get some more attention. So I'm gonna show you the disaster that she's going to be in and why I have to clean this room, because holy crap. I love my boyfriend more than anything in the world, but he does not know how to keep anything clean. So basically what happened what happened was when Mocha was in here, Mocha was right here, and I think that this is where we're going to put her. I'm not exactly sure if this is where we're gonna put her. But then when Mocha moved out, my boyfriend took it upon himself to make it his own again. So I was always on him when Mocha lived in here to keep this room super clean because I didn't want Mocha to get into anything. And as soon as Mocha moved out, it was like I don't want to say he doesn't care, because he does care. He feels like he doesn't have enough time to do everything in the day. So he started piling like laundry and whatever else on this bed. Like these pillows need to be put up. This stuff right here all needs to be like put away, and I asked him to like do something with it and he just never did. So that's fine. This is his laptop, some more like dirty towels and whatever. This is the Timothy hay pellets and the Orchard hay pellets that I give them. This is Mocha's medicine. This is my stuff right here at this like little corner. Some dirty clothes, some new towels that we got, covered in dirty clothes, so now those towels need to be washed. This is actually, I'm donating this to the I'm donating this to the rescue that's dropping April off so that they'll have some rabbit food for the babies. This stuff needs to just be put away. I mean, like, it's just a wreck. Like, all of this right here needs to be picked up. I just need to organize this room. So as soon as Tyler leaves in the morning, this is what I'm gonna be doing. Wish me luck. Good morning, everybody. So Tyler just left for work, and before he left, I actually kind of like conned him into helping me clean the room. So it's a lot cleaner than it was yesterday. I'm just gonna go ahead and show you. So when you walk in, you can see that that's clean and the bed is clean. We have tons of pillows that I don't know what we're gonna do with. But there's nothing on the floor except for that just holds this thing up because it's unstable. And the little Heidi house is back there for her. And that's about it. So yeah, it's a lot cleaner. It's a lot cleaner, and the best part about it is he literally didn't suspect a thing. He just thought I was being a jerk and making him clean before he went to work. So I think what I'm gonna do is when he gets home, or when he's on his way home, put the camera right like this so that as soon as he walks in the door, you'll be able to see his reaction. So pretty excited. But it is 9:30 and they should be here in about 2 hours. So I think I'm just gonna veg out, probably make some breakfast and hang out with the dogs, pick up a little bit more, and then I'll get to meet April. Okay, so I have been like MIA for the whole day because Curtis, which is the guy who brought April, got here at like 12:15, and then he didn't leave until 2 because we were talking about the rabbits, my rabbits, and then we were talking about April, and we were talking about just everything in general. So he didn't leave until 2, and then I had to rush to meet my mom for lunch, and then I obviously had to give the dogs exercise because they needed exercise. So I'm just getting back. I figured April needed time to like lay down and get adjusted quietly without the dogs in the house, so it was good for her to have a little bit of time. So I just got back and this is her setup. So as soon as you walk in, she's right here with her little X pin, and this is April. Everybody meet April. Her X-pin's a little small, but we're gonna be letting her out all of the time. She has a little hidey hole there, and her food dish and a water dish. And she's got 2 litter boxes because apparently she likes to pee a lot. So, hi April, how you doing? She's still a little freaked out, so I've just been sitting in here very quietly with Robin and Wesley because they both love rabbits. So we've just been sitting in here. She's explored us a little bit. And right now it is 6:45 and I'm trying to figure out where I'm gonna put the camera, because my initial thought was putting it on I initially wanted to put it on that little table, but I don't think that's gonna work now. So I think I might have to like hide it in the bed so that you will be able to see his reaction when he walks in. But I don't know, I'm trying to figure that out now. And hopefully the next clip will be him walking in and seeing April.
Oh.
You're here? You didn't even see her.
I have to eat my feelings away. What's her name?
April.
Did the guy come here?
That's why I wanted you to clean.
Hi, April.
She's from the Texas hoarding situation.
You're adorable.
And she's scared of people, but she's already done well. Okay, so we have had April for a full 24 hours. It's been more like 36 now. And she is finally eating. She didn't really eat that much yesterday, and she is eating her salad right now. I went to Goodwill and I got her some new blankets, and I got her some toys, and I obviously got her a new bowl last night so that she would have a new bowl. I've been hand feeding her so that hopefully she gets used to us and like gets used to humans and knowing that we're awesome and not mean. I got her this cute little fox blanket, and then these blankets that she's laying on. I also got her these toys, but I'm pretty sure she's gonna be scared of them because they like make noise. And I don't think that she's used to that, and I think she's gonna be scared of it. So I got her this and this one, and then I also got her some Willow sticks to chew on. So I'm gonna give her these tonight and see how she does. She's already done a little bit better with me and like letting me hold, like not hold her, but pet her a little bit, and I hand feed her. So I think day 2 is a success. She's eating a little bit more and she just seems a little bit happier, but hopefully in the next week it'll get a lot better. Hey guys. I wanted to update you on April, which I keep calling her Molly. I don't know why, but I just feel like her name should be Molly, but it is April. She is doing much better today. It's actually day 4. So we got her Friday midday. I told you about Friday night and Saturday. I skipped Sunday because we just had too much to do and there wasn't really anything different going on Sunday. But today is Monday. She's doing really, really well. I wanted to show you, she wasn't using her litter box at first when she got here, and Curtis said that she was litter box trained, so I knew that she wasn't very comfortable. She's really like sketched out and nervous, but she started laying out with us and she is using her litter box now, so she'll like come to me. See, she's not scared when I'm in here, which is a big improvement. And let's see if she'll come out. Hi, April. Hi, Buggy Boo. Hi. So you can kind of see she used her litter box finally, and she's been eating out of this one. Hey guys, so we have had April for like, I think we're on week 3, but the beginning of week 3, like it's Monday and we got her on Friday 2 weeks ago. So we've had her for about 2 weeks. Since we got her, we decided to get her a new water dish to see if she would drink out of a water bowl. I gave her like the little KT cabbage bowl first to see if she would drink out of it, and she did. So we ended up getting her a big Ray Dunn dog bowl that says drink up, and she has 3 water bowls because I don't know if I already touched on this. If I did, I'll probably edit it out, but when Curtis dropped her off, he basically told us that the reason that she would drink so much water instead of eating hay was because she was only fed pellets and water, and she used the water to fill up to like suffice herself because she was living outside in Texas. So it's really, really sad, but we got her a new cage, like a bigger one, because, you know, Curtis was really limited to what he could drop off with us because it was coming out of the shelter or the rescue's pocket. So he gave us an X-Pen that he had laying around, but I'm going to be able to return that to him now. As I was saying, sorry, my mom called me. So basically Curtis was telling me that because she lived outside and she didn't know when she was going to eat again, and she had to fight for food and stuff, that she would fill herself up on water. So when Curtis brought her to us, we have this like little like refillable pet safe water bowl, and that's all fine and good, but they're really, really hard to clean and you know, just the whole bit. So when I was talking to Curtis about it, he said, you know, the only problem with having a water bowl is you have to constantly watch her because like she'll drink so much water. So since she's been with us, she's started eating a lot more hay. Like I've enticed her to eat more hay. We've gotten her a bigger pen, which it's dirty now, but you'll see videos of it and you'll see her running around and eating and stuff. She's doing a lot better with us, and she's not near as scared of us. She lets us pet her and stuff like that, but she's still not like 100% a pet rabbit yet. And she's not eating either. Another interesting thing about April actually is that next to her hay feeder, there's like a litter box built into her hay feeder. And this is what Curtis brought to us, and I noticed that she would not go to the bathroom in it. Will not. Like, she will eat her hay and then go to the second litter box and go to the bathroom in that one. So I ended up just putting a blanket in the hay litter box so that she could like hang out and sleep, because she was like stretching out and flopping in the litter box, and I wanted her to be comfortable. So I put a blanket in that one, and then her other litter box is strictly for going to the bathroom, and she has done great with that actually. But basically, I guess the update is that we love her, she's adorable, and I don't think that we're going to be able to get rid of her, but we will see how we move along with that. Like I said, I just wanted to help out as best as I could, and I'm glad that I could be a part of it, and I hope that all of the hoarding rabbits get homes, and I really hope that we have less hoarding situations, because this is just ridiculous. Like, it takes so much time and money to take care of these animals, and I get that they're cute and fluffy, but you can't just stick them in a wire pen outside. You just can't. So I just wanted to hop in here and kind of like finish out this update of April, like this little video of us fostering her and getting her, and let you guys know that it's been 2 weeks and a couple days, and she's doing awesome, and we love her to pieces. But if you want to stay updated with April, just follow me on Instagram at luraelizabethkeogh, or follow Harlow's Instagram at harlowtheharlot of Ruskin House of Shepherds, because I post updates about all of the animals. It's not just Harlow's Instagram there. And then also I'll probably post an update video about all of the animals here soon, so you can meet all of them. So you'll just need to subscribe to my channel to see that. And then if you really liked this video and you like the fact that I'm fostering and whatever, you had comments, go ahead, leave comments, like the video, do whatever you gotta do. Even if you didn't like it, hit the dislike button and tell me why, because honestly, here to grow. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I hope to see you soon. Bye!